There I am. Hello all. I moved the camera out there, so I have you. There's like a little thing over here. Hope everyone's doing good. It's a bit late, like 35 minutes before it's 10 o'clock for me. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a good evening. I popped on my full body, and the Steam VR was being a little bit iffy. I decided to make another square for tracking. Of course, I went through and made this overlay here. So just checking everything, making sure everything is all hunky dory. I know our KBS isn't doing pretty good. It's in the red, like I thought it would be. There's a certain program I have open right now that does kind of mess with my PC's resources. So VR, or this program, and OBS causes problems. You probably know what it is. What if this works? Nope. We cannot do this little feature here if it's looking at me. Yeah. We'll take a picture of this before posting it on the socials, but we are here in the hotel. So I've been here a few times. It's been revised. Here's the jukebox over there. Here, I've taken some photos. Those, get the at the front door here. Everything is mirrored here, so. Ooh. The gigantic hotel key is just on the table here. Here. It's so weird because I'm looking at the VR camera, not my OBS. Yeah, we have the jukebox here with a random assortment of songs that will always change when you load in. I'm trying to remember, I believe it was early 2022 was when this specific version of the hotel was here. Let's see, let me bring it back. I'm gonna need you camera to come back to me. There we go. Bring it back. Just right up in my face. Yeah, early 2022. It's like when this really started being redesigned. Inkia for now. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Here, so I can move the camera independently. So if I gotta change anything, I just gotta grab above my head. I told the story. I told the story in the Discord chat. Basically, when I took pictures in this world in an old iteration of it, and I was gonna prep to do like a singing stream way back when, and I never did it. And I did it in this an earlier version of this world, which was the 2022 version. And obviously, with the show now out, they've done more changes. They've added more stuff. It's more accurate. It's designed more on the show version when we only had the pilot, which is a world too. They have made the hotel from the pilot as its own thing. Try to get that baby as accurate as possible with the very little pictures we have of it. And I say we as in the community. We as what all the information that was out there, all the pictures that have been released. Yeah, so talked a little bit on the socials. Basically, I took off of work today. I was talking about this yesterday on yesterday's stream. I was just like, nah. I was like, man, work pissed me off, man. And I was just like fuming while all that, and just like, just decided to take off work, try to reset myself. So I'll be going in tomorrow. Also, kind of need that rest day too, because they messed up the schedule for me. I talked about this in the past. So if you're a returning viewer and you were here before, I talked about this. Basically, I had 10 days of work in a row just because two people didn't communicate with each other or knew what the hell was going on. Because like I had changed my schedule because I requested it. So they changed it. And then the next week was like my old schedule again. So it ended up being like 10 days in a row of work with some in between long hours. And it was just like the day 6, just that person having to do some shit because like it was important. So like, ugh, not a fan. Oh yeah, here it is. There's the box. Here we are. I do a bunch of photos like this, by the way. Hey, so the stage area in the hotel they have, you just go up the stairs, you take a left, and there's this whole stage and bar location. You can click a button and it brings up this background. Because right behind me here, this is where there's a standing mic, but you can change it to a stripper pole, which is kind of funny to me. But this is where my new Twitter banner, I took the picture here. Yeah, you can just add a pole there. That's where a microphone would be. It's one of the big 3 buttons they have against the wall. Of course, I don't need anything over there. I got my own. And there's a piano that does it, which I believe does not work, right? Just decoration? Yep. Ain't VR piano in here. This world is just a normal, stationary piano that does not work. Just like all these instruments. Oh, had dumb thought. I doubt it though. At the end, they read the hotel spoilers for the end of season 1. Hotel destroyed, and then they built a new one, and it looks different. It'd be funny if there actually is a room like this in the new hotel, because like you can tell it was built on an old like musical theater that was converted. Has the marquee and everything. Oh yeah, all this stuff is here. I remember all this. Although I took a bunch of photos here that some I haven't used at all. Does the tap flow? Yes, it does. And now is a green color. Yeah, we do have glasses. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can I interact with the glasses? No. Sadly not. Oh man. How do we drink the thing, man? How do you drink with this? Oh, here they are. There we go. You don't look like alcohol. Also, it's okay. It's a green drink. It's a lime soda. Then I changed the color too. This used to be it was like a light pink. I remember taking a photo with it. See, okay. KBS is it's getting there. It's still red. I'm still dropping frames like crazy. I should have some like music in the background, but I know I'll be doing something dumb in the future very soon. So it'd be nice to kind of get back to my usual time doing stuff, but there's some weird shit in there too. And okay, I don't forget. It's been a while since I've done this with excess overlay having it on, because I would accidentally start OBS in administrator mode, which means excess overlay does not work because you can't pull up this stuff on. You can't put OBS on your wrist or anything if you have access your OBS on administrative privileges. It's really weird. So yeah, you have to start like normally. Because I remember that shit show of a stream. No. I was to start like moving some shit around. We get like more stuff because it's up. We have Angel's room right here, which I don't. I can just tell just by looking at it is not quite correct. You know, it's a room we haven't really seen that much of. I know how it looked in the Addict music video. You know, it was the door, or and then had like the desk was right next to it. Like the door would have been on this side. There's the desk. The bed would be back here. Here is implied that there wasn't it wasn't against the wall. All it was like open. It was like so the bed would have been in the middle. But I don't know if they changed it. Or I need to get a better look at it because it was what was it? Second episode. Oh, do you see a little bit of it? Get little fat nuggets down there. I need to know if there's actually a good angel dust model. They've been around for years, but I'll see. I obviously will check out in the old socials to see if any new models come out because I'm all for like looking for like more show accurate representations. There are some models that are like really good. I talked about the Alistair one. There's a Charlie one that someone is trying to get that was made recently. They're trying to get that model into VR chat, and that looks super accurate. And then there's a Vox one. I did find one actually that's really good. That's very show accurate. Of Vox, like couple like this would have been at 11, 12, 11 a.m. because I popped in. Yeah, this is the only room we can go into since that's the only. Except for Alistair's, it's the only other room we've seen. And also Charlie's, but I don't think that they would have you go in there. You want to keep this able for people on Quest, you got to kind of make some sacrifices, and having one floor of rooms is the way to go. Oh, I think it'd be too much of a thing. Make all these rooms like with the different supporters. Because I believe they have a Patreon for this room. I think. Oh yeah. I went to this elevator. I didn't go to that one. Right? Was there a Patreon list or something like that? No. Yes. I'm just reading the thing here trying to see. I'm trying to remember if there was a world. What was it? Would it had like Patreon support to like add shit to it? Because this has advertisements. You know, see every company is like getting that full body. You know, it was only the one, and now there's a bunch of companies that do try and do the whole full body tracking for VR. And then there's this freaking dating app, which I have no idea if anyone even uses. Is that right there? I have no clue. It's just one of those things I've never heard anyone talk about. It just apparently does exist. This is a dating site that exists for people in VR, mainly VR chat, but no, I have not heard a single person use it. I've never seen it go around like, oh, I met this person on this dating app. But yeah, throw back to the thing with the work, basically. See, so I reset myself. I took the day off. I needed this. I couldn't, like, if that didn't happen, I definitely could have worked the whole thing. No problem. Just anyone at a job, like just like a higher up person, just starts spouting bullshit, like, and it winds me up because I'm like, you have no clue what the hell it is in here. He's like, oh, here's some ways to make this job easier, and then it's like, well, that's more convoluted and it will cause more problems because I gotta deal with that shit compared to you. Like, you can say something, but I have to do it. So I have more expertise in the doing part than you just giving out ideas. Yeah, I am glad for the next week though, because it is going to be the old Monday through Friday, which I used to have. Hours not so quite. There's still a bump in the road there. Here, it's like Monday through Wednesday. It was like, oh, I'm going in at 8 o'clock. I'm confused because like for what I do, I don't need to be there at 8 o'clock. That's other people are supposed to be there at that time. That doesn't involve me. I haven't got like an answer back about why, so I'll treat it as going in at my normal time. They still leave at the same time. I just have me coming in like 2 hours early. And then the Thursday, Fridays is still our night for an odd reason. The whole point was I was trying to get back to my old get out all morning shifts again. How I used to do this. Because then I'll have a consistent schedule. I can plan all the streams better because instead of having it all random and potentially changing, it would all be nice and simplified. We can plan all our streams out. We would have a schedule again. It'd be perfect. So that'll be that's that plan going forward. We'll see what happens. I do have things in personal IRL I also have to take care of. There's some things I'm doing. Getting certain things that require me to do other things. It's like you need to get this thing, you gotta do this. I gotta figure out how to get to this part. Heard while dealing with all this other shit. Oh. It'll be all helpful in the long run. I do love honestly that they use the one couch design here. Just lobby couches are just up here for no reason. Because there's like just a normal couch. Like that's what I would expect to be in this lounge, not these ones. Still in the red. Bleh. Oh, I hate that. I hate looking at that red bar right there. That bitrate bar, just always in the red. Because I know everything's all glitchy and shit. Bleh. Bleh, I say. I had a nice rest, just doing whatever, thinking of ideas what to do next for like upcoming streams and stuff like that. And one of the funniest things is the ship week is over, right? So in my as soon as I was like looking at stuff, I was just like in my head I just started thinking of just reworking lyrics for the finale song to be about that, just on a whim. I just thought that. I'm like, oh shit, why am I thinking that now? I could have done that. I could have started working on that yesterday or anything like that. And if I were, I would do it the same way that the reworked of Loser Baby was done. I would have the screenshots from the lyric video. So you have the lyrics on the original lyrics on the bottom, and I would just post what the new ones are. Because I thought some are easy to come to me for like, oh, we'll rework this part. We'll make it say this. Go with that. Talk about that part, and then I just started jumping ahead to like future stuff, and I got some like there's some stuff I was coming up in my head. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if that would go down well. I got some dark freaking reworked lyrics for certain certain moments, certain characters singing. My brain just like thought of like really dark shit to have them say. Hey, for the moments. So that's a thing that I came up with. I have not started writing it. It's all in here still in my brain. Because I have to do that. I have to freaking take the individual screenshots, and that's gonna take who knows how long. I was hoping someone would have already done that job of screenshotting the scenes with the lyrics already, and I would just like use that just to cut down some time. Yeah, but apparently no one did, so I would have to do it myself. Yeah. Also, it was nice today too. The warm weather came back. It was like really cold, and like snow came in, and I was all like, oh my god, we're we're at the end of March. Please, no more, no snow, man, no snow, no cold. We're supposed to have an early spring, and it's supposed to be nice. It was nice, and it just to be really cold. It wasn't snowing and all that shit. And now it's back to like what it's supposed to be, and like all the snow outside is like gone now. I'm so happy about that. Try to get remember how to have my headset on a comfortable angle so it's not like slightly tilting on my head. Try to get that nice fit. Because one of the big things I want to try to do now is like try to get into VR a little bit more. Because it sits there. I barely like pop in there. Because I'm always, if I'm with people or whatever, I'm using a Discord voice call. I'm in so many fucking servers with people I know who occupying them. Yeah, so I'll go visit somebody in one server and I'll go to another one, make sure let's see how they're doing. Just try to keep up to date with every single person, and it just becomes a freaking mess. So I make sure, just keep up to date with everybody. Like, oh shit, I haven't seen this person. This person, yeah, jump over there. Nah. It's a very big issue for if you just have like you just know a shit ton of people and you want to keep in touch with them. It's a very me issue. Speaking of a me issue, let me check if how that one world is doing. There's like a role play ish created server world. Oh, that keeps getting constantly updated. So I might give them a look. Oh, my OBS is now back to all green on the bit rate. It's probably gonna drop as soon as I go into a world. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is new. Okay. Well, every time I come to this world, it always keeps changing. It When I was last here, which was only a couple like 2 days ago, all right, you spawned in the middle of a big room. It was a circle, and there were doorways everywhere, and you just walked into them. And now we're in like a freaking lobby now, which is what it was the first time I was here. When I first discovered this world back in January. In January or early February? Early February. It was literally a hallway, and there was like a few doors that you can go into. It's kind of like an RP ish world because every little picture takes you to another world. It's like this is the first door here is the hotel and the radio tower. So all you gotta do is just walk in. In this right here, I took some pictures with Lord Pimp's Alistair model, where it has all these different props on it. And since this is all, again, it has to be work for Quest. It has to be like very low poly. There's not a lot of stuff or interactables in here because everything has to go into each other. So it's not for RP in a small world where you'll have you can just jump everywhere. It's good. For accuracy, it's not. If that makes any sense. It's like if you're just gonna like role play and just kind of need like little quick sets, it's perfect. If you are looking for like see if anyone in VR chat has made a very accurate version of these locations, um, it's not gonna be here. They're decent. They're not perfect. Plus, I remember on Twitter, I believe someone was saying something about this world. Yeah, it's these. Boop. This door is the radio tower. The only clue is it says deer crossing on it. Because we don't know what the fuck the door, where the hell the tower entrance is. I just believe it's a room you go up to. Yeah, did this one real quick, so it's not one to one of what the switchboard looks like. Things just looks like a bunch of red buttons to me. We have no dials or anything. No volume mixers. And we get some official art here. You get a VR picture there, and then this one's some fan work there. We don't know much about Owl's past. There's a lot of theories that have been around for the past 5 years. So that we should hopefully learn more. I do know of the few information that was given for the next season. Learning about the characters' backstories of how they got to Hell is one of them. That was confirmed with Viv. Character backstories, and the V's will be the main villains. Yeah, nothing up here. None of these doors work. I wish this had an update board. I think that would be the perfect thing for this because of all the updates. This needs like a board where it just shows like what was updated. We shouldn't have to join a Patreon just to kind of know like what was updated. Like this board here is a credit board, or this is very barren. I think another little bulletin here that's like here's what has been updated in this world. Here's the world we added. Like once you get to like the hell of a stuff, like there's a shit ton of stuff in each one. It's a bit of a mess. You gotta figure out where everything is. Is you go to this one here, and you're in a big apartment area, and each door tells you where you're going. So this is Blitz apartment. There's Millie and Moxie's apartment. There's nothing in these two. The Imp office is here. This said nothing in it, right? Yeah. And this is a parking garage, and it's literally just puts you in the van, and the van's always driving forward. Or so, and the background's like an old Flintstones cartoon. Who knows? Like it's just rotating around. Oh, it's very disorienting. See? It's the fact that it's curved. Now, I did make a change to this, I can tell. This used to be faster, and it was a constant motion. All you gotta do is just go in the back. You just walk to the back of the van, and it stops. I'll say one thing, and I hate this that I'm able to say that I kind of know all the models here. I know the bases. And yeah, I click on this, and it resets the coffee cups that are over here. Oh, that's right. I have it on look. But yeah, these coffee cups, if you click the thing, and they reset. There's a Luna's room. Which has a phone here. The texture is very blurry. Yeah, just basic phone. If someone has a Luna model, you can perfectly just chill out here. You got just a basic bathroom in here. Go see it. Show art with show art and fan art mixed in with VR stuff. Yeah, this is Blitz's phone. Yeah. I will say I love the fact, by the way, they just have like an old VCR here. I don't know why, I just love that as a thing. Yep, same bathroom, slightly rearranged. It's the bed. There's like an air duct. There's just this opening vent up here. I don't recall actually. If anything, ooh, I'm not remembering. I'm not recalling if in the proper show, if we ever go back to Millie and Moxie's apartment. I'm having trouble remembering that. Because I know it's different. And because the pilot, it's a gag that they show it because Blitz is always spying on them. I don't remember if in the show itself they ever go back here and show it again. Because some stuff remained the same. I know The Office is basically very similar. I love this. Freaking the room is here. And it's about it for here. Well, I have to remember that I'm showing this off kind of for the first time with you, but it's not my first time here. Oh, they changed this. Oh, this is different. So you have the palace hallways. You have all the pictures on the wall. Ooh, just go anywhere? No. Okay. I'll say so. Like this, with having doorways all the way through, that's what this originally looked like. Obviously, the paint was different too. But it was like this when I first came to this world back in early February. It was just one long ass hallway with a bunch of doors. Okay, this is Octavia's room. I can tell. I have a picnic basket here. The spell book. There's a phone. Nope. Diary. There's a moon here. Here, which resets the book. I know you can go to the moon. It's in one of these rooms. I'll know when I see it. Yeah, this would be Stolas's office. That same book here. With a different back. But the page on the front is the same. Again, nice for like a little like a quick like RP thing. You want to act like the characters and do some wacky stuff in like a public. This is like the place to go to. Also, it's also weird being like in a model this size. He says everything's like way bigger than me. Yeah, I'm just like I'm like this is quite tall. This model here is pretty tall compared to other VR chat models. The ball gag is a goddamn reset for the paddle. And we got these giant happy pills. We got the bear trap. Yeah, is the Stolas's bedroom. So it's like Octavia's room, Stolas's office, then Stolas's bedroom. Nothing here. Before they had this, you literally spawned here. This was the spawn for this area. Was you were here, and there were doorways you would just go through, and now they just made it its own separate thing. Oh. Okay. Same book. That response if we hit the moon. Oh, yep, that's the one. The book on the pedestal brings you onto the moon. Yeah. So yeah, they used to be doorways all up here that would take you to different locations. Because you spawned here, now they just have a hallway And you just gotta walk to the locations separately. 'Cause I love some of this artwork. Like when his artwork is like, oh, that's a fan thing, and you see, yeah, but you take the official stuff. I'm like, damn, like that artwork right there, I fucking stole this, man. Fucking good. That's some good shit. That's that good shit I live for. Man, this kid is fucking barren. I mean, I'm not surprised because of what it's supposed to be, but it's the fridge is super bare. The kitchen is barren. Nope. Something could be missing. One thing is this. It talks about a blimp. I don't know how to get to the blimp. You get onto a blimp somewhere in here. I don't know how you trigger it though. It's the one location I've never been to in this area, and I have no idea how you get to it. I've I've investigated this whole section. Hmm. Can't be these things. They're just things you grab. They have physics, so they wouldn't be able to work. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. Hmm. Don't see any other things. So I'm not sure how one is supposed to get where this blimp is that you can apparently visit. Of course, this is the avatar room. When they first had this didn't have, and they didn't. You couldn't even get there. Okay, that's some more models. Yeah, Crimson and a Tex. These are new. These two were here before. This room was actually filled with a shit ton of Octavia models of like different variations. And this is a poll here. Some of these models. This is from an alternate universe storyline at a comic that someone is working on called The Royals. I pulled that out. There's my, extended knowledge of stuff, passing it on to you, just in case what you want to know for that. And that's what these characters are from. This character specifically, that is the husband of Octavia in that storyline. You can't find out where to read it? Look up on the old YouTubes. It is people have fan dubbed it. That's usually how I wrote it, how I consume that content. Because I love listening to, because like since I like doing like the covers and I do my as the characters. I like doing that type of shit. So I love hearing like other people's versions of characters because obviously no one is going to sound exactly like the actors. Some get very close. It's more of I like to hear if you can try to be the character in your own way. You go to the Ozzy's building and it takes you right to the circus here. So I just think that's funny that this is just right next to it, and it's just like it's just a Lululand fucking mascot. It's like that. That's where the circus is. And this one's got a shit ton of stuff they're adding to it. Oh, this oh, that's a fucking pole up there. Yeah, that's a fucking pole. So before we knew what certain things looked like, certain people obviously would come up with like the basic designs, or they'll look at old Viv designs to try to figure out like which character is which. That's what Beelzebub looked like before they changed them to how they look in that season 1 episode 8. Hey, that kind of hybrid fennec fox type design. That's what they originally looked like. That's a fucking pole. And this is I actually saw that on socials. It was a kind of fun little like a magazine like review of the actual like hotel. You got all these like fake magazines. I love when people do stuff like this. You go basically stylish occult, which is literally hot topic, like no bullshit. Oh, this is hot topic. I went in there recently. Yeah, I do know that Viv was at the headquarters recently. She had posted that it's like hot topic and box lunch, like the places that she had met to, because like the show was such a hit that I believe there's like interest to get merchandise in other stores and not just have it as the Amazon merch on demand system they have right now. Oh, like I only have a few products through that, which is the 2 phone cases. I bought a shirt. I bought a throw pillow I'm looking at right now. It's literally right there. Or of the hotel that have the poster as a shirt. So the season 1 poster, the shirt, right? Which the how they do the merch on demand, like those designs, they're very like basic. And it's like if you're using Shark Robot, her store with like all the shit she's had over the years, it's such a downgrade. Because like, oh, this is an Alistair phone case. Hey, so it uses the reveal of the pilot design of the new redesign for the show, like just that art. And it's like here's on a phone case, put this on a T-shirt, whereas majority is all black, and then you have like the picture in the middle, just so it's like easy to crank out when people order them. It's like man, we should have like extra. Someone here could just do something and make something unique that you go, oh shit, I gotta buy that. Yeah, I don't recall a diner scene, so I can't say if this is fan made or not. My brain don't. I don't recall. I don't remember a scene like this. It's a and it's like, oh, someone will come in like, oh, it's from this thing, blah blah blah. I'm just like, I don't recall this. I don't recall a diner moment like this. There's that bus we were driving by in the van. You go through this way, and it takes you to the mansion. Old Crimson Mansion. It has all the trophies on the wall. You got the family photo up there. Here, but you can't go up. There's an upstairs, but you can't go up. So all you got's this room. So just compared to the last time I've been here, I'm not really seeing nothing's really changed except for the lobby. I mean, how quick they kind of update the world, the whole like world. It's not that big of a thing. You have to build a palace here. An elevator over here. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Yeah. You just quickly teleport to different floors. Very basic. You know, the food. Of course, this radio here, you can interact with it, and it plays a little special message. Get our VAs in there. But I think it's a nice little quick thing to do. So I felt like it. Okay, hopefully it works. It does. Still on the hunt for like a new home world instead of using the default. I miss some of the old worlds I used to use. But yeah, we're gonna be ending the stream for tonight. We didn't go that long. It wasn't going to be a long stream. If I wanted to go longer, I should have started earlier. But I did have an idea. I'm I'm not going to do that today. All the singing and shit I did last night's stream, I'm like, I'm going to take the break from that for a little bit. But I can feel my mouth getting a bit dry. You need a drink. And I literally have water sitting behind me. Hey, but so thank you all so much for joining me on this this night stream. I don't know what exactly I would call it. It was just an evening stream, a short evening VR chat stream. And there you go. That's what it was. Where I just talking about some bullshit. If you did enjoy it, but if you did enjoy it, you want to see me do wanted to be notified when I do other stuff. You want drop a follow on the channel. No, right below. Oh, also to keep up to date with stuff with me, I'm very active on all these social platforms right there. I gotta make that chat thing a lot bigger. It's very tiny. It's very tiny. I'm very active on the old Twitter and the Blue Sky and the Threads. So I'm always posting shit on there. Always talking, always making sure everyone knows what's up. I'm always liking stuff. I'm reposting things I see online on certain categories. I'm like, hey, I like that. That's some nice art there. Or I'll reply to all types of different people, Always doing shit. So there's always something on there. Always keeping you all up to date. Also, there's a YouTube channel with a bunch of about well over 3 years of content of VODs I've done in the past since I started streaming, except for the first 2-ish months. Those are all gone. They're not great things to look at because they were mainly mute streams of me just playing the game without me doing anything. I had nothing then. And but like majority of like the start of me being like talking on stream, that's all there. Yeah, I would love to figure out some way like a secret server, thing. It's like, oh yeah, here's all the old VODs that are like off your channel. They're just here, like Bizarre Archive. I have just like, oh yeah, just grabbed everything. I'm like, oh shit, let me grab all that. Let me grab my shit from then. But tons of content there. Lots of old VR chat streams. Lots of other games I've played. I've done more recent stuff there too. Ooh, that's also where I have all my sound covers. That's where I upload them. And the VOD channel is really, honestly becoming more of like just a normal channel. I'm uploading normal stuff onto it now. Even though I have a regular account, I just kind of don't use it. I just use it as my personal. Oh, but also at TikTok highlights has stream highlights on there. I upload on there too. And then of course, if you don't want to follow all of those accounts individually, want to keep it nice and simple, I do have a Discord server. With Roast, you can react to. You just ping. You click what you want to be notified about, and you get a ping when I upload onto them. But we have a nice little community. We do little hangouts, and you can talk with everybody. Nice little place to just chill and hang out. Keep everyone happy. And last but not least, if this wants to work, I'm partnered with the Creation Snack Company. If you use that link right there or down in my about section, it takes you to a website where you can buy a whole variety of snacks, different types, different flavors. And when you get to checkout, just use my name in the promo code section to get 10% off your order. And of course, if enough people use it, we can make our own snack flavor, which I think is pretty neat. So whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, whether you're watching this live or watch this as a VOD on either Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye. God, it's been a while since I've done something like that. Beautiful. And honestly, I really need to invest in the leap motion things. So I can do all those hand motions with my VTuber model, or figure out how you do it. You attach your trackers on. I'll have to look into that. I know it's possible. You can attach the trackers on me, and then I can just move my hands in a VC face, which is what I mainly use for VTubing. Anyway, see y'all next time.